All right. Hello, chat. How's it going? Hopefully well. We're back, and today we're flying plane again. We're doing Ace Combat 6. I somehow forgot which one we were on. Ace Combat 6. That's what we're doing. Last time I finished up the expert playthrough, which also meant that I finished up the fighters only playthrough, which also meant that I finished getting all of the aces in the game shot down, acquired all the skins. We're good. And now we're just doing the normal mode playthrough, which might sound weird to bounce back to normal, but it's for a good reason, you see. We have to do an attackers only run of the game. And this game's attackers, aside from one, are not great. They're actually kind of bad, especially one. Looking at you, F-117. Terrible. So we're doing it on normal mode for the sake of my own sanity. Getting some S ranks. Doing the A10 only run, basically. Might as well just be the A10 only, since it's just the best of the attackers of the three of them. It's not like my selection is great. So that's pretty much what we're doing. We're just going to be flying the A10 like the whole time today, which some people are going to love. I have, historically gotten myself a bit of a reputation with the A10. Being a bit of an A10 enjoyer. And flying it when I probably shouldn't be. Also, are the little fellas not appearing on screen anymore? Oh. Oh, well, that's weird.
I walk on.
I can see why.
Unable to think.
Hold on. They didn't yesterday either. Oh. I see what the problem is. Hold on.
I walk on.
It's the WebSocket. Let me try. What? Here we go.
I
I just want to stick my finger in there. It's flat.
I am unable to think.
Well, let me at least hit a button so that stops playing. It's my WebSocket. To OBS. It's not connecting with the bot. Why? Oh, I see. What? Okay. I found it. I found it. And then it's immediately gone? Hello? It just lost it. What happened? The IP changed for the WebSocket. And then the password just changed itself. Okay. It's staying connected. Give it a quick test. Okay. They're communicating again. They're talking again. They're talking again. You don't have static IPs set up? Not for my OBS specifically, no. I don't know why it changed, but no, not specifically for OBS. OBS runs on its own IP. It doesn't just use my IP. No, save's not bricked. I was trying to fix something in the bot.
We've got a large unit of troops on Rollins Plain, around the outskirts of Silvat Town. Those troops are isolated with no means of retreat, surrounded by enemies, and on the verge of total annihilation. With our substation as a focal
Oh, true. I did lose
point,
internet
the enemy is
yesterday.
positioned a full
That
360
is probably why
degrees around
OBS
the troops,
generated a new
with
password.
intense attacks pounding away at our line of defense. If we could
I'll have to
somehow
keep an eye
manage
on it.
to join up with
Anytime I
our
lose internet
forces
now,
there,
I'll have to be like,
we could
okay,
considerably strengthen
are
their position.
OBS and the bot getting
This is where
along?
you come in.
Now I know.
We
The
need you to
WebSocket's
free
going to
up our
regenerate an
surrounding
IP.
and eliminate all Estevakian
It also
forces
generated a
around
new
Rollins
password
Plain.
for it.
Every minute counts.
Because you need the IP,
So get out there and get
what's the middle part? Oh yeah, the IP, the server port, and the password for connecting to the socket. The port stayed the same. The port didn't change. But the other two did. They were just feeling a little quirky. Just wanted to throw me a curveball. We're probably going to want the EML first. Not that I can even fly this thing right now. Oh, I can afford both. I'm just rich, I guess. How do I get the third skin for the Nosferatu? Does it have a third skin? These are good questions to ask. We just fly a stock A10. We're going to be flying this thing the whole stream, so...
How about my weaponry?
Tempted? No, I probably do want to give him this. He was doing some work with the ADMM when he was my wingman the other day. Mission 6, I believe, was the one where I was still missing, like, F and D or something like that. I should have looked, but it's probably fine. We've still got at least a couple more runs after this one anyway. I got time.
Our forces could get wiped out at any second now.
What am I doing with Operation F?
Last legs trying to keep them covered.
Don't tell me it's air-to-air. It looks like it is.
Supplies. No use fighting on an empty stomach.
All right. Well, we're clearly in the right plane for a good dogfight. Let's do it.
Shamrock's engaging.
Come on, Team Ghost. Oh, because those aren't the names of the teams. It's the goblins. It's gonna be a painful run. I mean, this is mission 6. It hasn't been bad. The Nosferatu fight might be bad on 13. Other than that, though, we should be fine. Maybe my my flight speed is painful as well. Already to mission 6 on attacker. Yeah, it's not terrible because we're doing it on normal. But like,
Get out there and hit what you can.
and actually for air to ground stuff, it's perfectly fine because it's an A10 with RCL in Ace Combat 6. Air to air, it's not great, but it's serviceable. It gets the job done.
Let's get it, Garuda One. Dancing with the angels. Garuda is
Here we go. Finally made it all the way to my targets.
Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you! Garuda 1, ESM is active.
Can they please get off of me?
Roger that.
Big high G turn. My God. Shamrock, please. I'm begging you.
Missile distance target. Commencing lock on.
My God, they're still on me. Okay. Come on, Shammy. Help me out.
I've got lock on. Requesting response from all aircraft who could head to the airport. We can't give up control.
Oh, son of a bitch. It's got flares because of course he does. Ooh. I do need the machine gun after all. I was like, oh, missiles will be fine.
Enemy has a lock on you. Missile missed
Ah!
target. We've lost about
Where's that
60%
target
of
plane?
our
Oh, okay.
forces. The enemy's on track to
They're
take
above
over
me.
that runway. Requesting additional runway defenses anyway. SWAT down those stolen bastards.
There we go. It's just that easy. I can't believe that one missile did 35% to an A-10 on normal, though. I think, like, in my head, the A-10 is just a fucking unit. And on normal, missiles don't do much damage. Oh, beautiful. Who even needs the perfect shot, man? Oh, shit.
The enemy is advancing along the radar vehicles. Is anyone out there? Requesting support. Are there any fighters available to cover Barracuda
They didn't
Battalion?
expect some weird pink fox girl VTuber anime girl online to play this game and make her entire community make a day about livers.
I bet they didn't. I'm sure they didn't. There are even more new ones, by the way, chat. Hot Sauce has not stopped digging through old clips yet. He's still finding good ones. The new ones are in. There are still new ones. We're at 45 total possible clips to get for the false quote now.
Almost in effective range. Missile was evaded. Keep an eye on your 6 o'clock.
Oh boy. Oh, come on.
Garuda 1, your tail is damaged. Missile struck target. Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you.
Oh. There we go. I need the score.
Garuda 2, roger that. Where the hell's our air support? We're getting slaughtered here.
Beautiful. It's like 3K clips all downloaded. Are you just going through them and then deleting them after you've, like, checked it? Just slowly working through? Because, Godspeed.
Target hit.
Something you quickly learn in this space is that a lot of people just hit the clip button for, like, no reason. And you get so many clips that are there with like one view that you would never see if you were just looking through the clip page. But like in the creator dashboard, they show up a lot, where it's like literally nothing happens. And it's just an untitled clip where absolutely nothing goes down. And it's just there because someone hit the clip button.
Forces have dropped to 30%. Just a little more, Garuda team. Enemy kill confirmed.
I'm crazy and sorting it? What do you mean sorting it? What? What are you sorting?
Enemy forces are down to 30%. Garuda team, finish them off.
Working on it. This A10's a little slow.
Our forces and runway facilities are almost
Most of them I've seen are actually good, like 90%. Really? Damn it, Operation D failed already. I think that was the other one I needed. Next run. Next campaign playthrough, Operation D is happening. But that's Operation F done. That was one of the two we needed still.
Nice work. Thanks for the great air support. A lot, Garuda team. This is Grizzly Tank Battalion. Help us out. They're blasting the hell out of us.
Whoa.
Let's take on enemy forces at the rear. Grizzly Battalion's got to make it back to the city.
That's not gonna hit him. That there is a Strigan pilot. Oh my god. Dude, all of the operations of this mission just fail so fast. What is happening? Oh. Yeah, Light does screen record the clips. Yeah. That makes sense.
Slovakian military is moving forward. They've penetrated our line of defense. Our front line is collapsing. Do whatever it takes to cover our remaining forces.
Go for this first. Is that gonna take a lot of damage? Whoa. Oh, I got it? Really? I saw destroyed after the fact. I'll take it. Whoa. Oh my god, I can't see. Yep. AC6 RCL. It's a wonderful
You wanna
thing.
be pissed, baby false? According to where I'm pissing. Yeah.
That one's still insane.
Operation Space are down. But stay alert. The worst is yet to come.
Oh.
Yellow Jacket, Fighter Battalion. That was a stellar performance. Garuda team, I'd say we were pretty damn good together. Don't get too cocky, Birdie. This war is just starting.
Guess we gotta go for B now. Just to not fail the mission. I gotta go and get that done. It's only 55 gigs for 3,000. Oh, they're compressed because yeah, okay. I was like 55 gigs for 3,000 clips. That's not right. They're compressed. That makes sense. It's like how my videos, whenever I render them out, are like 5 to 10 gigs normally. And then if I ever need them later, after I've deleted them, which I have a physical drive that I back them up on, but if I'm just going for convenience and I just go to download my video to like use a clip in another video later, they're like less than a gig because the YouTube compression kicked in on them. It's crazy. My streams are also way smaller file size wise than they would be when I've downloaded those than like if I had just recorded 3 hours of gameplay. How's the Doom? Great game. It just crashes constantly on newer GPUs. Like basically if you go anything above like their recommended spec for Doom the Dark Ages right now, you're gonna have constant crashing. It's fucked up. Because like their recommended is like a 3080 for the new Doom. And then like all the 40 and 50 series cards are crashing. The new AMDs are crashing. Crashing issues are consistent whether you're on like an AMD or an Intel CPU. It's just, the game just crashes a lot. And their word, they put out like a big text wall last night on the Bethesda website to go along with like the full day one release, which was technically today, but it was at like 7 p.m. last night, my time zone. But they put out a huge text wall for like all the troubleshooting stuff on PC. And literally for like 40 and 50 series NVIDIA cards, they just said like, wait for NVIDIA to make new drivers. They were just like, yeah, this isn't going to be fixed until new drivers come out. It just is what it is. So, ouch. My $1,500 graphics card can't keep Doom the Dark Ages steady. When it does run, it can hold it at like 80 FPS on max settings the whole time. Like no drops or stutters or anything. But the game can't stay open. When it does stay open, it runs incredibly though.
Think you can cover Barracuda? They're not gonna make it without any support.
Around like 5K bitrate? Yeah, that would make sense. Sure, my 3750X and 6750 XT will scream playing it. Probably. It's a great game though. It's really fun. I have to be super fast with just blasting this objective. I can't wait. This plane is just too slow. I can't go for the extra points. I just have to settle for not getting the S rank this time. The objectives just fail too fast on this mission. Well, when you have to cross this giant map in the A10, that's a big reason why I don't have a lot of wiggle room here. AC6 maps are ginormous. And this is about as fast as I'm going to be able to move this whole playthrough, so. The only attacker worth using is the Tornado, surely. The A10 in 6 is way better than the Tornado. Like, significantly better. Basically, with the 3 attackers, it's like the F-117 is irredeemable dog shit, never touch it. The Tornado's okay. The A10 is just the best one, though. It's just... The Tornado's fine. I flew it for a couple missions. Near the start, particularly, because I knew that I would just end up using the A10, and yeah. Yeah. Just better. You want to see why? It's because the Tornado doesn't have the ability to do this. Literally one more. Missed one tank in that big sweep. And that's the operation. That's just how the A10 does it. Ace Combat 6 bullshit. was a true loss. I mean, it's just one of those that like is outdated now, right? Like one that wasn't necessarily bad, but just, you know, we've made a lot of progress since then, sort of thing. Come here, you bitch. A10 dogfight. We make it happen.
Mission is going well. All forces, keep the pressure on.
I'm gonna piss in your mouth.
Don't do that. Trying to get some points, although AC6 uses like a point averaging system instead of just total points for the mission, so it probably doesn't even matter. Because I already know that for some of those operations we did not get an S rank. We just had to, what's it? We just had to run through them too fast. Like we had to rush them. Because this thing flies so fucking slow. That's weirdly a big handicap for AC6 just because of the map size. It's not even like flying slow is a problem because I get shot by missiles, which I do, but like what's more detrimental on normal difficulty is just that I can't get across the map to reach objectives in time and still get my S rank before they fail. It's crazy. That is the issue I'm gonna have during this playthrough.
Garuda 1, commencing full rocket fire. Enemy facility taken out.
Oh, look at that. That was pretty good.
The threat level for remaining Estavakian forces is about 40%.
Oh, come on. Yeah, give me another one. The reload time on the RCL and the A10 is also insane. Like, it has the biggest RCL salvo in the game, and it reloads them the quickest, I think. I guess they really wanted it to be like the air-to-ground plane. And if that's what they wanted, that's what they got. Just purely with the RCL strength.
Enemy forces have been eliminated from the mission areas. That's enough dancing.
Crazy.
For today. Time to get on home.
Crazy RCL.
I could have danced a few more numbers.
Me too.
Don't give me that, Sky Kid. It's past your bedtime. You make a scary mother, Ghost Eye.
Best here than anywhere else in the series. I think it has to be. I think this is the strongest A10 in Ace Combat for sure.
All targets with
It actually feels like strong. Oh my god, I got an S rank on the whole mission somehow? What the fuck?
Enemy forces have been
How?
eliminated. Mission accomplished.
I mean, I'll take it, but that did not feel like it was even close to an S rank.
For a considerable gain in our land and air forces. This boost in power enables
Well,
us to continue advancing east.
what can I
to
say?
Recapture our nation and tighten the
I hate that it got
noose
cloudy
around
out right
Slovakia's
as I started stream. I had the
We now
lighting in
have
here
the
all
Baltic
balanced
Free
out
area.
nicely
All
today.
pilots, best of luck.
And then the clouds came because we're getting big storms all afternoon. I had nice lighting for like 5
Who does
minutes.
this guy think he is? No way we'd ever lose to a bunch of guys like this.
Enough already. Take him away.
Go dance with the angels.
Lieutenant, I got a little piece of advice for you. Go dance with the angels. Come on!
He said it.
Except I'll bet you couldn't dance your way out of a paper bag.
I'm still not sick of it. It's funny every time.
The prisoners are much different than before,
I love Go Dance with the Angels, man.
and are brimming with confidence. It must be that pilot they're all so fond of that is fueling the fires.
Hello?
Apparently, he fought his way through.
My stock tickers don't want to update.
insurmountable
Oh,
odds to help his fellow soldiers.
well. Weird day, but a good day for me.
Another defiant one.
I'll take it. Weird day because the Dow is down, the Nasdaq is down, the S&P is up a tiny bit, but I'm up like a decent bit. We take those. I'm outpacing the S&P today, so I'll take it. Checking the old stonks, yeah. I'm an addict to my funny money number goes up while I sit here and play Ace Combat and yap about whatever the fuck we're gonna end up yapping about.
According to intelligence from our
Maybe another rant about
there's a section where
how the
enemy
last
defenses
proper
are low.
Wolfenstein game
There's
was
Salumna
8
Peak
years ago now.
in Central Ania. That section of land is an ideal
Crazy
route
saying
for
that
our
out
troops
loud,
to
that
take,
Wolfenstein 2 was
in terms of
8 years
topography
ago,
and
but
weather as well. We're going to use this
unfortunately
route.
true.
It's a steep mountain path covered in snow, which is extremely
What's your favorite
difficult for our
boy
ground
name?
unit to advance through. It also runs
What is my favorite boy name?
Make sure to cover our ground unit. And if you spot any threats from the sky,
I don't know.
eliminate them. If an emergency happens to occur, deal with it in any way you see fit. Once we get past those mountains, we'll be in the
This is not something that I've thought about before. I'm not exactly looking to have kids anytime soon. Is my favorite boy name. I have no idea. Genuinely no clue. Yeah, so I got 6F, 6D is still missing, but we've got time to fill that in. Did I make enough money for that skin? No, still a ways off. The last Gears game that wasn't Tactics was in 2019. Yeah, but at least like we have a trailer for the next one. And that was 2019, not 2017.
How about my weaponry? Are we ready to
And we have a trailer for it. Like, we know when we're getting another one. That's kind of an important part here. These are all air to air. If you were gonna date a guy, what would you like his name to be? No. Is that what it was? Is that what this question is? That's not what I thought it was, but is that what it is? If I was gonna date a guy, what would I like his name to be? I don't know. Definitely nothing with like one syllable. I might even prefer more than 2 syllables. Because when I'm dating someone, I'm not a pet name guy. Like, I've never really used pet names. It's just not something I've done a whole lot of historically. I prefer just shortening their name and making some nickname out of that. So something fancy that I can shorten, probably. You seem like a Travis guy. I don't know. I don't know about Travis.
They're not stupid, you know.
Maybe something like Sebastian. Or something.
Warning. Enemy presence detected on radar.
A Trav guy even.
Plan to do. All planes assume attack formation. I can hardly see a thing. We've got mountains right below us. Watch your altitude, Talisman.
I really don't know. See, again, I've never thought of this before. I'm trying to just come up with names on the spot.
Ghost eye to snake pit. Keep close tabs
I don't know what my favorite boy name is, man. You just confess your love for Sepper? No, it's just a good name. See, the fucked thing is, right? When you just said favorite boy name, and I was thinking like for a kid, like for a baby, because that's where my mind goes when you say boy name. I just immediately started thinking of like all of my buddies' names. And then I'm like, she's always been a furry, ignore her. But then I was like, that might be kind of weird to name your kid after your buddy. I don't know about that. And then when we flipped the question, I was still thinking of their names. Because I'm just immediately, I'm like, okay, boy names. What boy names are there? And my brain just goes to all of my buddies' names immediately. Like first thing. But that context shift really really changed the vibe there. I mean, one of them is gay. One of my best friends is gay. And he has a good name. Good, strong name. A classic one, even.
Lock on. Missile missed its target.
So which one of your buddies would you dock with? I don't think I would with any of them.
Enemy plane down.
To be real. I don't think I would with any of them.
Enemy plane down.
No. Now I got one buddy who I'm kidding. I'm kidding, for the record. Not the docking. That's a joke. Someone's gonna be like, what the fuck is happening? Modern lingo is terrible. Docking is not modern lingo. That's been around. It might just be an American thing, though. It might not be overseas. But that's been around here for a long time.
Talisman is locked on.
I've been strange. Who the hell did that?
In gun range.
Incoming missile confirmed.
How does docking work for circumcised bros? I don't think it does. Right? I don't think it does.
Careful now. The enemy has you on radar.
I think you're just out of luck. Remember when I said we're just gonna be sitting here yapping about whatever the fuck we're gonna yap about, inevitably? Here we are. This is what we landed on.
Another one. New
Docking.
aircraft detected. Approaching Warlock Battalion at high speed.
Sad as fuck.
All planes hurry. Don't let them get near Warlock Battalion. Moving to intercept enemy escort planes. Flying at maximum thrust to reach target. Lost my luck.
Mickle, since when are you female? What happened? Y'all hear that? You guys hear that shit? You hear that thunder? Oh my god. That is the point that stands out to you? Yeah. Among all of that, yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, that was loud. I did just say it was going to be storming all afternoon. That was the weather forecast, so.
Target hit.
He's broke. Sorry. Liberal water got me? No, not the liberal water. What was that rant about? What was Alex Jones? Was it fluoride that he was rambling about? With the classic, like, turning the frogs gay clip?
Hi, does my chat need some milkies? Do you need some mommy milkies? Is baby thirsty? Little piss baby, are you thirsty?
No, I'm not. Now is not the time, false. This is not the time for that.
Launching missile.
A good one. All right, okay. I told you guys there were new ones. I told you guys there were new ones. You were warned. That one is like over 3 years old, by the way. Hot Sauce was digging for that one. Her milk is turning the freaking frogs gay. Why are all the false quotes so dirty? Have you heard her speak? That is the answer to the question. Don't listen to anyone who is on about like, oh, she's so wholesome. Cole is the one who says the crazy shit. No. I don't know where this propaganda came from, but no. We literally, like, our second collab ever, years back, we were talking about porn for like 10 minutes straight at one point in the middle of that stream. I shit you not. And she was so, like, down the line, she was like, I don't like that people were clipping these insane things that we were saying while talking about porn on stream. And she deleted the clips. They're not on her channel anymore, but like, if you were there, or if you saw them before they got deleted, you would know. Literal second stream ever. What game was that? Halo CE. It was the first Halo stream we did. Or sorry, that would have been our third stream. Yeah, because we did Overwatch before Halo as well. Shit, let me check. It's at the end. You're welcome. Or these spicy porn takes. I think it started with her saying that she watched porn for the plot. And then I was talking about this one insane porn plot that I saw way back, where the guy like comes into the room with a pumpkin and his dick is in the pumpkin. Like he cut a little hole in the back of it. It's like dick in a box, but it's dick in a pumpkin. And he goes in and she like takes the top off of the pumpkin and she goes, oh, what's that? For the plot. Yeah, of course. Yeah, hold on. My bot lost the YouTube chat. Hold on. I gotta restart it real quick. Hold on, the bot is dead. The plot can ruin it, not gonna lie. You think? This isn't a beach, this is a bathtub. Yeah, just shit like that where I was like, dude, sometimes I don't know who comes up with this shit. It often feels like they just have genuinely given up and just started to like lean into the meme. Because who the actual fuck writes these things? Mostly read it like a gentleman. But yeah, False has never been wholesome and clean. No. At least not as long as I've known her. She's always been like this. Doesn't seem to be there. Did it get cut from the VOD too? No way. Did she actually? Hold on, I'm going to her VOD channel now. No shot. Oh, well, that's just gonna be her main channel. There's the VOD channel. Is this it? Is this the first one? Yeah, this is the first one. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Did she cut it? Oh my god, she did. That VOD, it just abruptly ends before... She purged it from the VOD, too. I didn't know that. Give me a part number? No, it's literally the first Halo CE stream. And it abruptly ends because she cut that conversation. She felt bad about it after because people in her chat were like, oh my god, what the fuck are you guys talking about? This is gross. Stop.
Missile struck target.
I feel like nowadays, if that conversation happened on stream, she would not care. But at the time, people made her feel bad about it, so she cut it.
Connecting ESM for Garuda 1.
Oh my god. The chamois rockets. Yeah, having him in the Nosferatu is nuts. It makes it a lot easier. Definitely. Ooh. Oh my. Real shit? I'm getting a tornado warning. Hold on. Really? Actually? Hold on. Hold on. What did you do? I mean, hold on. It's fine. I think it... Here, let me... I think it is fine. To be honest. Oh, okay. Well, I'm getting a tornado watch on Google. I'm not getting a tornado warning. Watch is fine. No, but the alert that just popped up on my phone said warning. But now that I'm looking, It just says watch. Oh, but this says warning. Hold on. Tornado warning. Okay. So there is a tornado. It's not a test. There is a tornado that has already hit ground, but like, it's not that close. It's in a town that's like 20 minutes away from where I am. That's far away. That's the thing. Based on cell towers? No, it's just because it is like within the proximity. Is 20 minutes long for a tornado? It's the tornado hit. It's moving at 55 miles an hour, it said. Hold on. What direction is it moving in? Because they just issue the warning to like the whole county, right? And like neighboring counties. And it's saying shelter in place within like 30 minutes. But it's a county over. 55 miles an hour isn't slow, but like... This is crazy. Me just assessing, I'm like, do I take shelter for the tornado warning? Or do I say, fuck it, we A10? It is far away. Okay. Well... kind of just gotta chill where you are anyway. Well, I'm in a room with a window. Keeping an eye on it. I think I will. But I think we A10. I think we A10. It's fine, I think. It should update. Pull up local weather on the second monitor. I think it's fine. Personally. Is that crazy of me?
They didn't expect some weird pink fox girl VTuber anime girl online to play this game and make her entire community make a day about livers.
They didn't expect that. She's not wrong. We watch Naders from the porch. Yeah, it's not close. So I'm just gonna keep an eye on it. Because they're issuing the warning now, but like it's far away, and even if it did move directly to my house, it would take about 20 minutes at that speed for it to even get here. So like, I think it's fine. And the warning is only active for 21 more minutes. So I think it's okay. It said shelter until 2:15. It's 1:54. I think it's okay. Does it say what kind of tornado? We barely get tornadoes here. Up in Minnesota, it's not common. Like they happen, but they're not Not a frequent occurrence. That's for sure. No, they haven't been able to measure it yet. Which makes sense. We get them like at least once a year. We don't get them very often.
What the? The enemy's starting to back off.
Well, they won't get far. The chase is on.
We really don't get any severe weather here, aside from a tornado every few years. If any circulation is detected. No, it's on the ground. There is one on the ground. It says in the warning. I think it's fine. See if it goes off again.
I've got something on radar. That's odd. Multiple small objects flying at slow speed through the airspace.
They're just super small. They're normally pretty small when we do get them here, which is where I'm like,
Other aircraft
is this even like a significant one?
Cruise
Or
missiles incoming. All planes break. What?
ow, fuck.
Those are the same missiles used to wipe out Grace Maria.
The Nimbus is unstoppable. My command, continue to engage. Army drones are all outfitted. They'll take care of this one.
All planes, cancel offensive and retreat. Garuda team, escort our planes out of there.
My girlfriend would be
Gotta be
pissed
kidding.
if she
How are we
knew.
supposed to defend that? Their missiles are being guided by observation planes. Shoot them down and the attacks will subside.
The fact that I have not already gotten a scolding message means that she is not currently here. Thank God. She'd be like, what the fuck do you mean you're just sitting in your room gaming during a tornado warning? She'll find out? No. No, not unless someone tells her. Which they wouldn't. Right? The game won't play itself? You're goddamn right. I got a 100% to get through here. Nader or not. Bro code, we ain't telling squat. Exactly. Exactly. She watches stream. Normally, yes, but she obviously is not here right now. Because otherwise, I would have gotten a text already. Ooh. I ain't a bro and I got no code. Yeah. Normally she would be here. She normally watches, or at least listens while at work.
Slay girl, pussy boss.
Thank you, False. But she's sick right now, so she's probably asleep. Whoa.
Ghost Eye, have those planes evacuated yet? Not yet. Evacuation's still
Oh,
not
come on.
complete.
Oh my god, that curve was crazy.
Those incoming
That's what she
missiles
said.
can be stopped if you shoot down their observation planes.
Sleeping in extreme weather. She's not close to the tornado. Is she just sleeping? Probably. I don't know that. But probably sleeping. She got like no sleep last night, so. Gonna get Wizard of Oz. Yeah, it might just redirect over that way. Oh, come on. You know, doing this normally is a bit tricky. Doing it in the A10, a little extra tricky. Ow, 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 no. Oh, please. That one's about to sit still.
5 observation craft remaining.
Okay.
Launching missile. 4
Beautiful.
observation craft remaining.
We just keep her going.
Enemy plane in gun range.
My teachers from like grade school would be so disappointed in me right now. So many years of tornado drills and teaching that as soon as there's a tornado warning, you go do the shelter thing. And here I am, A10 gaming instead. The odds of it coming close enough are low. Is the thing. So I'm like, I mean, shit. I could probably, you know. Plus, I am in the basement right now. And right across the hallway is a room with no windows or anything. So if it does get that close, I can just zip. Any updates? I'll have to look.
This is Garuda 2. I'm hit.
Oh shit, I'm not gonna be able to make it in time to get the shot. No, he's flying again already.
Just 1 observation craft remaining. Talisman, Shamrock, just keep it up.
Get his ass, someone.
This one's mine.
Goddamn. Oh. Shammy went in. They all missed. I'm so upset. Would be a legendary clip. True. I'm just I'm farming the viral YouTube short. That's all I'm doing. Maybe a little too transparent, but
All operation planes are down. Well done, Garuda team. I guess we managed to pull it off.
no, the sky color is fine.
Gotta do something about those missiles, or there won't be a Grace Maria to get back to.
Just for those who are not from, you know.
The Stogies are on their
Yeah,
way.
it's been downgraded to a watch already. It's a tornado watch now. Which the tornado watch is just an effect like all day for pretty much the entire Minneapolis like metro area.
Is within range of
So
enemy cruise missile attacks for this mission.
the warning is
We're
gone.
doing all we can to gather
We
intelligence
lived.
on the
No
invasion
tornado.
and are mulling strategy options. Wait for the order.
There goes my viral clip though. Damn it. Should just text my neighbor to come throw a fucking lawn chair through my window. Get my clip anyway. Win my Oscar.
I feel so lucky to have met up with Ludmilla. We've run into so many checkpoints.
Is it this cutscene? Is it the one that
I don't know what
I'm
we
thinking
would've
of?
done without her passport.
Is it my favorite one?
I don't think I ever would have made it alone. But as we travel through these wide open spaces, enemy troops are few and far between.
It is this one.
Actually, we've been on this road for quite some time now, without spotting a single Estevakian military vehicle.
The 1 in a million luck cutscene.
It looks like
Bro, it
our
has to be
path
more
just
than 1 in a
crossed.
million.
These men are partisans. A Marian like me. Ludmilla stares at me. I can see the fear in her eyes. I tried to explain to them that Ludmilla is no threat. She is a student from Nordenavik. But I've never been much of a liar.
She definitely speaks the language, but with a thick Estevakian accent.
Don't waste your ammo.
Just then, something roars in the sky above.
Hey, look! What's going on?
I know it's our only chance of escape.
Get in! Hurry! Fire! Damn!
On the battlefield, you have to put luck aside and take what you get, good or bad. My fellow countrymen were killed instead of me, and that gives me an eerie sense of relief.
A10. That's all me.
Now I've got to accept the fact that I am the next
That right there, that's all me.
It's time for me to dance with the angels.
That cutscene is so ridiculous every time. I love it so much. Just the guys all looking away as she screams and runs into the car. It's just so stupid. It's funny that I ran that A10 skin that mission too.
Small
Tommy, step
unmanned
bro, I'm
aerial
stuck to the
vehicles,
gamer chair.
cruise missiles, and heavy command cruisers are all closely related.
She's just
in
gonna
terms
stay
of
stuck.
functionality, and have been
Don't worry
uncovered
about
as
her.
the enemy's secret weapons by our analysis results. We have collected missile and small unmanned aerial vehicle samples, as well as radar records, analyzed them, and came up with the following.
He's gonna come.
First of all, the small unmanned aerial vehicles are operated from long distance and
That was
approach their
quiet.
intended targets to destroy them. In step 2, a special electronic signal inside of each small unmanned aerial vehicle is sent to a cruise missile for guidance. And for the final step, the cruise missile that was guided by a small unmanned aerial vehicle hits and destroys its attack target. That is how the enemy's cruise missile system operates. Small unmanned aerial vehicles and cruise missiles are both launched from the enemy's heavy command cruiser. Once launched, they are operated from the heavy command cruiser via remote control. Our Joint Chiefs of Staff have drawn up a plan to destroy the enemy's missile system based on these analysis results.
Has a voice.
In order to conquer
That could
the heavy
belong in an
command
anime, do you
cruiser,
think?
a constant barrage of attacks from the air is absolutely indispensable.
I think we should
First, we need
get
to
her
a
doing
springboard
fan dubs.
to launch our plan of attack. We're about to head south to retake Cavalia Air Force Base in San Loma. Our objective is to retake Cavalia's air facility.
Speaking of anime dubs,
Establish a front line to
you guys know that the Dragon Ball Daima dub still isn't done?
should have a decent chance at taking out the enemy's heavy
I feel so bad for all the Dragon Ball fans who are like, nope, I'm gonna wait for the dub because, like, if Goku isn't Sean Shamel, it doesn't sound right.
I'm sure they'll be ready.
It doesn't.
Success or failure,
And they're still waiting. It's still not done.
Effect on the war. Put everything you've got into this one.
I've entered that command so many times that false quote is just in my phone's dictionary. It just knows. Okay. Just more... Yeah, San Loma. Some more A10. I had to think for a second. I was like, do I want a tornado? Maybe this time, but no.
Are we ready to fly with these planes?
In a bridge series? Maybe. But probably just certain scenes.
Seize San Loma along with its military base and use that as a base of operations.
Made me think of it when I said fan dub, just because I've been seeing a bunch of people, like aspiring voice actors, doing like social media stuff to try to get their name out there, doing like scenes from Dragon Ball Daima while people are still waiting for the actual dub. So I just can't believe that it's taken so long. I don't know what is happening like behind the scenes with that. Makes me very glad that even though I prefer English voices for Dragon Ball, I'm more than happy with the Japanese voices, like as stuff is coming out as well. Check this out. RCL. The Silk Song of Dragon Ball dubs. It's genuinely, like, it's like halfway done and released. They keep releasing like little batches of it, but it's taken so long, dude. Never works for me. It's on a cooldown just so that it doesn't get spammed. When the Kai dub took 4 years to air despite being completed already. Yep. To be fair, Kai was... Anyway, so it's fine.
Armored vehicle has been destroyed. In gun range.
This year for sure. What, Silk Song? No. No. Can't be. Maybe next year. You think Silk Song is gonna come out before GTA 6? Fuck no. They're gonna see that GTA 6 delay, and they're gonna go, oh, okay, we can delay ours again too, it's fine. That's exactly what's gonna happen. That hit. I thought I had just fired a missile for no reason there. But hey. Don't shoot what, the Dragon Ball one that it's from Super. That's Dragon Ball Super. I'm pretty sure we're on the same page here. That's an instance of me just being like, they have to have known what they were doing, right? They have to have known. Because you can't write that and then record that and not go, wait a minute. You can't, right? There's no way. We'll get Gears and Halo on PS5 before GTA 6, but not Silk Song? Exactly. Exactly. Grand Theft Silk Song is just a typo. I thought for a second that I just wasn't understanding it, but it's just a typo. speaking of seeing something as an invitation, you guys hear the Sony news? Guess what? You'll never believe it. No one could have seen it coming. If you didn't hear, they announced that they are currently evaluating price hikes given the market conditions. So it hasn't happened yet, but they've pretty much just already been like, yeah, our prices are gonna go up. Which, yeah, no one saw that coming. Can't have a PS5 Pro being cheaper than a Series X? Of course not. That's the thing though, like imagine what a power move it would be to not do a price hike in their position and just completely fuck over the Xbox for the rest of this gen, right? Because if you want the 2 terabyte Series X, the PS5 Pro is literally cheaper. So it could be an insane power move for them to leave their pricing where it is. But like I was saying a couple of weeks ago, it's hard to imagine Sony ever leaving potential money on the table, right? They would never. They're completely incapable of doing so. PlayStation already raised prices outside of the US. Yeah, and that's kind of part of it too, is that they did raise prices earlier this year outside of the US, and now they're gonna raise them again just because everyone else is. So hop on the train, let's go. Wild. Nintendo opened such a terrible can of worms with this one. Just the worst. Actually, I also saw that Nintendo is making like huge predictions. I think they predicted like 15 million units shipped this year for Switch 2, which might not sound like a ton, but that is a ton for like first year of a system. It's a very high target, but they put that on their projections with like the little footnote, the little caveat of they did make mention in the same report that they are anticipating the pricing of the system will prevent those sales potentially from being reached, or those sales targets potentially from being reached. So they're setting huge goals, but then also being like, realistically, with the price of the system as it is right now, we're probably not gonna get it, but we could, and we're gonna try. But just in case we don't, that's why.
First wave of enemy cruise missiles incoming. Point of impact is showing up on radar. Stay clear of that area.
Oh my god, the drones make this a scary spot. Trying to think. Is there anything else in big like gaming news recently? Hoyoverse, I think, just lost a lawsuit in regards to like their monetization models. I think they're gonna have to make their monetization less aggressive in like their gacha games, Genshin and shit. I feel so out of touch with the gacha community. I feel like my brain right now with like Gacha, I think of Gacha, I'm like, I know what Genshin Impact is. I know Hoyoverse because they made Genshin Impact. And I know that Hoyoverse has other ones that have come out since then, but Genshin Impact is the one I know the name of. Like off the top of my head. Hot sauce, there's a crazy typo in there. There's a typo that completely changes this question. Apparently Gollum is on sale on PlayStation. Any takers? Ooh, me. I want Gollum on sale. I heard that one was really good. Pocket Pair losing the patent lawsuit? Yeah, that was horse shit. Yeah, I did hear that too. I forgot about that. I honestly can't believe that. But to be fair, it's Japanese court, and Japanese copyright law is awful, like notoriously awful. Like if you are not in the know, Japan just flat out does not have fair use laws at all. Like you can't go to court and argue fair use in Japan. They just don't have it. Simply. Their copyright law is really bad. Like, US copyright law is pretty outdated nowadays and needs some pretty major revisions, but Japan makes us look like we're in the next millennium already. JP courts are weird. JP copyright is bad, and Nintendo has a lot of money. Yeah, exactly. That is pretty much just the combination that led to that. Steam data scare? Yeah, the Steam thing was nothing. In case anyone didn't hear. The Steam like data breach scare ended up being nothing. I mean, it was something, but what it was that they got like the gigantic log of all of the 2FA codes that were sent out over text over like the last few years. So if you have a Steam account and you've been sent a 2FA code over text, they got that code that is only like, what's it, active for what, 5 minutes or something like that? And then they got maybe your cell phone number? Maybe. Even then, I don't know if that's included. I would just have to assume. They didn't say anything about that in the report. I would have to assume that they also got the numbers that they were being sent to and not literally just the codes, but maybe they did only get the codes. You can SMS Steam codes? Yeah. So literally all that the breach ended up being was they got like all of those codes that were sent out over the last few years, which is nothing. The source code for Guilty Gear Strive leaked? No. That's actually insane. I didn't hear about that. Oh.
That takes scrap metal now. Talisman, you're the key player on this mission. Don't get shot down.
There we go.
Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you! Enemy down.
Guilty Gear Strive has a load-bearing Goku. I wouldn't look into it. It's because of fighters, right? I wouldn't read much into that. It's funny that it's a load bearing at least. If nothing else. Oh yeah, the Nintendo TOS thing we talked about. When I do eventually get a Switch 2, I'm gonna dump every game I buy on that shit. Purely out of spite. Like, for no other reason other than I'm spiteful. I'm gonna dump all of my games that I purchase like the same day I purchase them. Even if I have no intention of playing them on an emulator. I'm going to immediately dump every game I buy on that system. Purely out of spite. No other reason. And like, they won't know. Unless they have something in there watching for it, in which case, whoops. But I doubt they do. Although maybe they do. They are reserving the right to brick your system. So maybe. They do seem to be taking this one pretty seriously. Too seriously, in fact. But that's the plan. Like Metroid Prime 4, literal day I purchase it. Putting it onto my PC, dumping it. That is, unless they've made it like actually impossible to dump it. I would assume though, genuinely, like I wholeheartedly see Nintendo getting sued in like Europe or something for that. If they end up actually doing it, that is. Because it just being there in the EULA is one thing. But if they actually start breaking systems because of like EULA breaches, like just flat out disabling your system remotely, which is what they've reserved the right to do, then I would honestly, I would fully believe that the EU is going to come down on them for that. It's totally unenforceable. Yeah.
Enemy kill confirmed.
I believe it would be in the US too. But I'm not as sure. Our consumer protection law is not as good as the EU's, so the EU is probably where that's gonna really be a thing, if I had to guess. Probably illegal in the US. I would assume it is. It doesn't sound legal in the US. But then again, our consumer protection laws aren't great. Better than Japan's, definitely, but not great. So maybe. Europe's got us beat like 10 times over when it comes to that stuff, so. Yeah.
All targets are confirmed destroyed. We have
What did she just say to me, by the way? Sorry. Brother. Look, man.
Talisman, we just took control of our airport.
I didn't even hear it. I heard it, but I didn't listen. Like I was yapping. Oh, that might be why you didn't really hear it. If I was yapping, then yeah. There's a Doug Bowser in every Switch 2 just waiting for any evidence of piracy. Dumping your games isn't piracy. Which is why I'm like, just to be a spiteful little bitch to Nintendo, I'm gonna dump every single one. Because I paid for that game. I'm gonna do what I want with that game. I'll dump it. I will. I've dumped most of my first-party Switch games. Does it show a name of the clip? Maybe if I go look at the function, it might be highlighted. Unless you renamed them. I did not rename them, no. If I open it up, it might show. That one was through YouTube, right? No, I think she said she was... I think it was the piss in your mouth one. But I don't know. I think that's what I heard.
Our car has died directly under an aerial battle. The engine managed to get us this far. but it's been
Isn't the
destroyed
Activision
by the
CEO also
Shale
running
fire.
Discord? Who is the new
This pilot is from Ludmilla's homeland.
Activision CEO?
She asks the crashed pilot about a
Oh.
name, asking if he has any information.
Do
But the pilot takes a turn for the worse.
does Activision not
Just
currently
before
have a
this,
CEO?
He seemed to be mumbling.
I granted, quick Google search, right? But like what I got was Kotick stepped down in December 2023. And after his departure, the company's leadership is now reporting to Matt Booty, who's the president of Microsoft Game Content.
My husband could have very well ended up like this.
Who's the new Discord CEO?
And now I know.
I haven't heard about this.
The one she loves is a pilot as well.
A couple weeks ago, or I guess 3 weeks ago now, he is now the CEO of Discord. What's his career
As
like?
we save a man's life on this wide open plain, we both begin
Mobile
to
game
realize
development.
what we share, how much we have in common.
He ended up selling his mobile game company. Oh. Oh. Is this not?
Is an order of deployment. We've obtained a portion of.
Is this not the current CEO of Discord? It's not. That's the old one. Okay, I was like,
national safety.
what? This guy's been here.
Cruiser's official name
Like he
has been
co-founded
identified as
Discord, but no, that's not the new guy.
B1112
Hold on, who's the new guy?
The team consists of a mid-sized Koros aircraft.
That's
in
the
charge
old
of
guy.
electronic warfare,
Who's the new
and
guy?
A mid-sized Gyges aircraft.
Oh,
in
there
charge of
you are.
close-range air defense. Igaion,
Oh,
a command
he's
craft,
Activision's
takes care of all
former
cruise missile-related duties.
CFO.
After acquiring this intelligence, we were able to draw up an operation to
Former
destroy
president
the
of King,
Listen
who is the mobile game developer who
Fuel is
made
carried to the
Candy
Igaion
Crush.
Through an opening located in the front. Multiple tankers must make their way to the front of the Igaion for refueling purposes. Once the tankers are positioned in front of the craft to refuel,
I
the Igaion's radar
mean,
signals are temporarily weakened. This is where it gets important. While the Igaion is being refueled,
I guess we'll see how that
its radar
goes.
is almost
Just because, like, I don't know what you'd really do with Discord.
in front of the craft.
Because, like, obviously the concern with King, Activision,
You could approach
like
the
that being his
Igaion
background would just be like
without being
insane
noticed by
corporate
enemy
greed would be
forces.
the worry.
So
But like,
the best chance of taking that monster out is
what can
during
you
this
really do with
refueling.
Discord that they haven't already
The
done?
Igaion's flight schedule is also included in this piece of intelligence.
Not having Nitro already locks you out of like half of the features on the platform. And that's prior to like 3 weeks ago. It's just been like that for a long time. So I don't know. How much worse could it really get? Could be worse, could be EA. True. True. Do you really want to ask that? None of the Nitro features even matter. Pay per message? No, they would never, right? Surely. Just because, imagine, everyone would instantly move on from Discord. If they did that, or if they started making you like pay to run a server or whatever, everyone would just move on from Discord and find something else. Nitro features matter? I feel like they do too. As someone who doesn't have Nitro, I constantly feel like I'm being roadblocked out of like every little thing I do on Discord other than just send a message. Everyone would move to Skype. Oh, wait. Yeah. Editing messages becomes a Nitro-only feature. I've stopped editing my messages purely because this is gonna sound wild. Okay, so here's a fun thing, right, chat? I think this is technically against TOS, but it's hearsay. I'm just bullshitting. I have a modded Discord client. Most of my like tech savvy friends and even some of my less tech savvy friends have modded Discord clients. And on like all of these clients,
radar capabilities temporarily
you can see the versions of messages from like before they got edited. Like the edit will be there, but you'll also be able to see the previous one. And the same goes for like deleted messages. Those also stay there in your view. It's one of those things that when you run a server, it is kind of important to have something like that. I have that. Most people I know have that. Among many other like plugins and extra features, that's just a thing. So at this point, I don't even edit my messages, because if I do, whoever I'm messaging is probably going to see what the original said anyway. So I just own it. If I make a mistake, I'm just like, yep, I said that. Whoops.
Approaching target.
But of course, I don't actually have that. I'm just bullshitting Discord. I would never do that. I don't actually have that. That would be wrong of me.
Prepare to engage enemy. Maintain altitude and airspeed.
Use FAEB for the lols. RCL on this is ridiculous. It's all allegedly. Yeah. It's like hypothetical. Like, what if I did have something like this? I don't even know if something like that actually exists.
Stay on that axis.
Personally, I don't know. Mostly fixing typos. Yeah, for stuff like that, that's one thing. And even then, it's like, if you do have the plugin, then there's like 2 or 3 entire like revisions of the message all showing up in a wall of text. So even then, I don't frequently like fix typos or anything either anymore. Just because I know what that looks like on my end when that happens. It's a flood. Check this out.
Looks like it's for air support.
I missed one.
There are enemy aircraft providing ESM.
There's one little gun on his tail that survived.
They're bringing out the heavy artillery. Watch out.
Get his ass. RCL on this is so good. I love it. So cheesy.
Talisman, it's the Reaper's emblem. Let's pay him back once and for all. Aerial battleship number 1 down. It's going down. Target down. Keep on that pressure and they'll break
RCL in this game is amazing. I love it. Never in any other Ace Combat has RCL felt like this before or since. One salvo, 2 waves of targets, just dead.
Critical hit to the aerial battleship. Enemy destroyed. Enemy destroyed.
They thought this was an air-to-air battle. No. This is a battle for just the A-10 specifically.
In gun range.
They would have you bring in like flankers or whatever to this. No. Only A-10. It's the only true pick. Clip him with the machine gun. SU-33 has an RCL too, but it's not as good as the A-10s. Because all of the specials in this game aren't created equal. Is kind of one of the fun oddities of AC6 compared to later games. And it's not even just, you know, this plane has more ammo capacity for it or whatever. But like legitimately, the A-10's salvos fire for significantly longer. And they have the fastest reload time in the game of all the RCLs as well. So you get the most rockets per shot. You have some of the most ammo for it out of all the planes. I don't think it's the most, but I think it's like second or third. And you have the fastest reload time after you shoot all of those rockets. So the A10, if you're using RCL, is the move. I love that the attackers only run pretty much just became A10 RCL run because, yeah. Shit. Okay, we're fine. Just have shorter duration. And the reload time is longer. The A10s is so fast. Like, ridiculously fast. It's insane. You fire one, you wait like 5 seconds or so, not even, it's ready to go. Okay. That was a little scary. A10 is magnificent in this game. It's wild. I don't know why they made the A10 so strong, but it's really fun. Just unusual for Ace Combat to have an A10 this good. Like, it's normally not terrible, but it's normally not even close to this. Look at that reload speed. It's ready. It's already good to go. Insanity. Absolute insanity. I missed one AA gun. I'm pissed. Oh, someone else got it. I could use the allied attack. But why do that when I could just simply...
Do you know who woofs woofs? I can show the DMs. Do you know who woofs woofs in my DMs?
Oh my god.
Someone that is in this chat.
Oh my god, who is woof woofing in her DMs? Jesus Christ. That's loud. That one's really loud. Holy shit. Woof woof, way too dank. Okay. Holy fuck. Why is that one so loud? Which one of you is it? Who's woof woofing? Literally, I've done zero processing to these. Yeah, that clip is just loud as fuck. Which makes sense. But she's loud as fuck.
Their heavy command cruiser has been destroyed. Excellent work. Now it's our turn.
She's like a chihuahua. Small but mighty. I really should be using headphones. That was so loud. That one was crazy. RCL is a one-man allied assault. The A10 in the shot. It was me, Barry. I was woof woofing. That one is insane. Easy S rank.
The Igaion and its air
You know how it
have
is.
been destroyed. The cruise missiles aimed at Emeria have also been eliminated. This was a huge
The content? I don't know, just a little woof woof in the
impact on
DMs.
the war. Garuda team, you have
Do you like
received a
preview
letter of
these?
commendation from the Joint Chiefs of Staff
No.
for your invaluable service.
Or just
in
go
this
for it.
mission.
Just go for it.
Tonight,
Oh, I mean,
you're free to do
I
what
listen
you
to them before I drop them in, but I don't adjust the volume. But I do, because not all of them that you've been picking out have been put in. Not because they're bad, but some of them I'm just like, if this played on its own, it wouldn't be as good as the others.
Was once a pupil of mine. Many years have passed since then, but Lieutenant Commander Pasternak still has that same spark of confidence in his eyes he had as a young man.
Like, some of them are funny.
He was brought here to help us turn the war in our favor.
Like her doing that ooh rap and the separate clips that are clean. But like, if it was just one line of that song on its own at random, it wouldn't be as good as some of the other clips that are in there.
Don't leave your baggage.
The couple lines of her doing it that aren't interrupted by her just laughing through it.
Trust me, it is how things are
The
done.
couple of usable lines from it.
I asked him if he knew Garuda won.
Know him? My sole reason of being sent here was to fight him.
He smiled
Oh.
to hide the rage within him.
Yeah, playing this game on emulator fucks the cutscenes pretty hard.
Been my passion, my fire.
So I started playing Ninebreaker.
Things have changed.
Are you just bored already? That's kind of the Ninebreaker experience, is just being like, this isn't like terrible, it's just, why did they release
The days in
this?
the sky are behind me now. The bitter taste of loneliness is all I have left.
It needed a single player that wasn't 150 training exercises. Just a weird game. We're already up to mission 10, dude. We're flying through the attacker only run. Probably because RCL is a thing on the A10. I think that's what's doing it, to be honest.
East of Central
It kind of just speed runs through a lot of the objectives in this game.
Our fortress there is still under Estavakian control. Substations for a giant dam.
This mission's gonna be crazy with the A10's RCL.
Those places act as an extra means of defense for an already high security.
I haven't touched the training exercises
Now that
much.
we've destroyed the enemy's heavy command cruiser,
The arena's
we're
not
on our
bad.
way east towards Grace
In
Manor.
Ninebreaker, that's
The
true.
only route for our
But then you get the issue of
ground forces to
the
travel
arena is only a very
passes through
small
Brasio
piece of
Bay,
it.
and
The
Bravo
training
Fortress
exercises
is
make up
Estavakia's
most of
trump
it.
card for keeping us out of Grace Maria. If we can recapture that
See those new
fortress,
Kingdom Hearts 4
it's smooth
screenshots?
sailing
I
to
did.
Grace Maria from there. Eliminate
I
the
did see those.
Estavakian unit there and recapture Ragno Fortress. The battle is tipping in our favor. All planes.
Didn't they just cancel one of the Kingdom Hearts games? The spin-off that they were working on, right? They canceled the mobile game. Oh.
How about my weaponry? Are we ready?
Probably not too much of a loss then.
Garuda team, time to take off.
What's your favorite Lego game if you've played any? Lego games. I have a lot of people that I've said this to have not agreed with me. But my experience was I loved the Lego games when I was a kid. And then I tried to play them again as an adult and I just didn't love them as much. When I was younger though, the Complete Saga was the good one. Like the best one, I mean.
If we can pull this off, Estavakia won't have any trump cards left to play. Use everything you've got. Once we get
It was supposed to be like Pokemon Go.
we gotta win this, Talisman.
Kingdom Hearts Pokemon Go? In the year of our Lord 2025? Shit. Gotta get them GOG codes. Just for the Complete Saga. Is that why? I was actually able to understand what the games wanted me to do. I don't know. The last one I played, like before I stopped playing them for a really long time, was the Star Wars The Clone Wars one, like Lego Star Wars 3, I think it was. I don't know if that's what they actually called it. And then I went back, like, what's it? A few years ago on YouTube. It was after I moved to YouTube. We played some. And one of them that I went to play, because everyone kept saying that it was like the best Lego game, was Lego Batman 2. And I just wasn't into it. And I was like, you know what? I think it's just one of those things where I might have just genuinely, tragically, lost my love for Lego games.
Do you know who woofs woofs? I can show the DMs. Do you know who woofs woofs in my DMs? Someone that is in this chat.
Jesus Christ, false. Why that one again? There are 45 sound clips in there. Why that one again?
Self-propelled artillery is being sent out from enemy posts in the north.
It's so loud.
Approaching Orlok Battalion. Enemy aircraft down.
Rip ear users. Sorry, all ear users. I still don't know who woof woofs in her chat, or in her DMs, her Discord DMs. Although, I know she used to play Valorant a lot, so it's probably more than one person. And then she was an Overwatch player for a while too. So definitely more than one person.
Enemy down. Garuda 1, ESM is active.
Definitely Hazard. You're not wrong, dude. You're not wrong. Joke's on you. I had my volume moderately low. She really... Sometimes she just is loud. I don't know if her mic was turned up that day or what, but that clip is so loud for no reason. And normally her streams are quiet, so that's crazy. Hey chat, y'all remember that time that I A10 gaminged my way through a tornado warning? It definitely is Hazard though, now that you mention it. I think that Light told Hazard to calm down. If I remember right. I remember it like it was yesterday. Good times.
Garuda 1, commencing full rocket fire.
We're almost within range. Orlok Battalion, assume attack formation. We're getting close to that fortress. Listen up. We're the last line of defense. Protect this fortress with your lives.
Oh, come on. Yes. This mission is so big. For what? For what purpose? Even by AC6 standards, this was huge. That was before he had DM access? But were your DMs closed at that point? Also, hello, false. Yes. Oh, okay. Bro, false for the longest time, chat, had her DMs open. And she would just always get these wild interactions because her Discord DMs were open. And she's an anime woman on the internet. And I was always just like, dude, close your DMs. Eventually she did, but for a while it was just like, Jesus, man, why? Why do you even let this happen? The great woof woofer remains a mystery. If I had to guess, like if I had to legitimately guess, I don't even feel like it's a guess. I feel like I know exactly who it is.
Connecting ESM for Garuda 1.
It was light? No, it was... Can I say? False. I know. I have to know. Right? Surely I know. It is a guess. I don't know it 100%, but I feel like I might as well. Yes, it's Sanchez, dude. Sanchez is woof woofing in DMs. It has to be. You wouldn't mind? It's Sanchez. It has to be Sanchez. Yes. See? I know False's chat. I know False's chat better than False's chat.
Talisman is locked on. Commencing full rocket fire. Anti-aircraft gun taken out.
There. This is Shamrock. I've got a visual on the substation facilities.
Those facilities supply power to the fortress. Taking them out will weaken their defenses.
The A10 is ridiculous in this game. Good ridiculous, but just holy shit.
Confirmed down. Go through that tunnel and destroy all facilities inside the fortress.
Oh my god, A10 tunnel run actually? Dude, hold on. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Get me over to that shutter. I'm going in. I got this. Get me in there. Yeah, we're flying jets through the tunnels. The big ones, too. Is the other shutter just, like, over there? That's what the map is making it look like. Where is that one? Oh, it's literally... Okay, I see it. It's right here.
Enemy facility was destroyed.
Big bitch incoming.
Connecting ESM for Garuda 1.
Oh, it hit the truck. Hold on. Gonna have to flip a Yui. Except the next one's right there, so like we'll have to flip around. Use the RCL next time. Oh my god. The RCL aims low. I should have thought of that. No RCL in the tunnel. I realized as soon as I actually tried to aim it, I was like, wait a minute, I just died. M. No RCL in the tunnel. It's not allowed.
I would stick my arm in it.
Oops. It was a fun idea. Although I probably also wouldn't be able to see in there. To be honest. I feel like visibility would be terrible with the A10 doing the RCL all the way through. We're just gonna go wide. We're gonna go straight for this tunnel that's way out here first. Imagine if AC5's Fortress mission was this scale. It would be better. AC5's Fortress mission is just odd. That's the one with the like infinitely respawning gunboat, right? On the lake. Are we thinking of the same one? Or are we thinking of the one where you have to take out like all the little things in the canyon beforehand, and then there's like the big circular thing in the middle? That, maybe we're talking about that one. I hate that mission. I think I was thinking of like the castle. Isn't that a castle? Not the fortress. And that one is a bit weird. That one's just kind of odd. Oh! I saw it way too late. Maybe I'm flying through there too fast. Maybe. All right, boys, just a leisurely flight back over. Don't worry about it. I do love the big missions in 6. Although some of them get a little long. But it is just cool how big these missions are. Especially because AC6 is the only game that really did that. Assault Horizon kind of does it. But I feel like it's harder to appreciate it in Assault Horizon than in 6. But I feel like Assault Horizon is probably a close second to this in terms of like the scale of everything. Now the AC Discord is going to be talking about me again. I said a good thing about Assault Horizon. Here we go. The scale is there, but when you're doing like the, what's it, DFM and all that, and like the machine guns shredding, you just don't really appreciate it as much there. And also it's way more air-to-air oriented in Assault Horizon. There's not much air-to-ground with the fighter jet missions, at least. Obviously there's some. There's an AC-130 mission. All right, this time I'm ready for it. Hold on, we're gonna hit them all in one go. It's gonna be kind of awkward, but if I pull it off, it's gonna look cool as fuck. So we're gonna fly over the fortress to the other side of this shutter. You gotta see the vision, chat. Hold on. It's gonna be cool as fuck if I do it right.
Commencing full rocket fire. Nice shooting, Garuda. We're going in. Anti-aircraft gun destroyed.
The gun's hitting but not doing anything because it's scripted. Yeah. That's still a classic. All right, first tunnel clean. First tunnel is clean. Then we do a big old turn here. Because the next shutter's right there.
2 tunnels left with targets. I repeat, 2 tunnels left.
Can't see. There we go.
Connecting ESM for Garuda 1. Launching missile.
I got it this time. We're cooking. It's happening. That's 2 tunnels.
Operation target destroyed. Just 1 left. Radar lock.
my god, I couldn't see. Ooh, yeah.
All attack targets are destroyed. Now we can get on to the Rockville mission. Fighter jets diving into tunnels. That's never been done before.
Hey, he just says fighter jet. He should acknowledge that we're in the Big Bertha of fighter jets. Come on, give me the credit, man. This isn't just any old fighter jet.
Surrounding enemy forces have been weakened. Commence attacks on the fortress itself. I'll be sending the target data. Garuda team, concentrate all fire on specified targets.
Easy.
I've sent coordinates for the first target. Check your radars.
Speaking of Big Bertha, I've been playing Black Ops 6 again, like a lot, because it's something easy to play with my girlfriend. So I've been back on my camo grind. I'm getting close, genuinely, to Dark Matter being done, like very close. You need 33 guns, and I just got number 26 done. So I'm getting there. I'm really getting there. I've got diamond on like all the weapon classes pretty much at this point, aside from snipers and LMGs, and it's because I bounce around a lot. So I just, with each of those, there's not like much left. It's not because I haven't touched them at all. It's just that I haven't done like the whole class before. Or sorry, the whole class yet. I'm reading chat at the same time. But guess what, chat? Those new NVIDIA drivers for Doom the Dark Ages, they're making my COD crash now. I can't play BO6, so we've had to put it on pause. And I was just wrapping up doing the Barrett 50 cal in that game, gold. And it was going to be fucking beautiful. And now I can't play like even one full game of BO6 multiplayer without crashing because these new drivers are terrible. It's a tragedy. It's a tragedy. What am I supposed to do without my Call of Duty? How can I live without it? I'll tell you what we did do. We went and played Black Ops 1 instead, but
Ground target has been eliminated.
that's besides the point. Ow, 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 ow.
Garuda 1 has taken damage.
You know it.
Target coordinates have been sent. This is the last group.
Certified COD addict. I genuinely wouldn't have started playing it like that again if the Warzone like casual playlist wasn't so easy to hop on and like play with mixed skill parties and stuff and just chill out and have a good time. That like saved BO6 for me at least. Turned it back into a game that I can just play with friends or something and just kind of hang out and not have to sweat my ass off the whole time. It's great. It's the best thing COD has done in a fucking minute. It's just adding that playlist. And being close to Dark Matter being done is also helping. Because I've got the momentum going, right? I've almost got a mastery camo cooked up here. Also, with the Warzone thing, it made the Warzone mastery camo grind actually feel reasonable because the bots that are populating the casual playlist for the most part will count towards camo progression. So it makes the, like, you know, getting 100 kills with a gun in Warzone and then getting like 10 kills while sliding in Warzone and stuff like that actually feel like you can do it. because you can just farm it off of bots in the casual playlist. And it's an A rank. How? Because I got a B on Operation C?
No one can stop us now. All that's left is to head for Grace Maria.
I missed that detail. It's cool. AC6 did a good bit of it. Assault Horizon does a lot of that. With like the regenerating health. Because Assault Horizon, the way that they just pretty much put that system over to that game,
This is my
it
no matter how bad
it does like the battle damage like that, where your engine will randomly start on fire at like low health, but it's permanent until your health goes back up in Assault Horizon. And if you play on Ace mode, there is no health regen, so it's just permanent like for the mission in that case, which is fucking cool. Assault Horizon basically just took the same system over and just made it a little better with that thing. The regenerating health is weird though, but your plane does have damage on it in that game. Even more, because that game also does like your paint gets chipped and stuff like that too, just little details, but then your plane also magically repairs itself. And the lower your difficulty is, the faster your plane will magically repair itself.
I can't argue with him there.
There's another good thing about Assault Horizon. We're really ending up on the Discord server.
I would probably fall for
I used to joke about the Reddit, but Ace Combat Reddit doesn't seem to dislike me too much. They seem relatively chill.
to listen to Ameria Independence Radio.
The Reddit joke more came from Metal Gear, and then I just carried it over to Ace Combat. That line, oh my god, I talked over it. I'm sorry, that is a hilarious line. I was just yapping. But did I really talk over it? There's another good one a couple missions from now.
Seems to have a soft spot for the poor and downtrodden in this city. There's no way in hell we are going to lose this war.
Wasn't it about Joint Assault? Yeah. Joint Assault was the one that initially got me in the dog pen in the Ace Combat Discord.
I'll be relaying orders to you from now on. Estevakia's remaining forces are starting to gather near Moloch Desert in East Ania. They're combining all of their forces in an attempt to stop us from recapturing Grace Maria.
Pilots can do some damage control in the air. Yeah, but the paint and stuff comes back
Once the
too.
enemy's line of defense is ruined,
It's just video game goofiness.
they're going to fortify
Which
their defenses.
Assault Horizon already just is video game goofiness, so I don't exactly mind that much.
Guarantees us victory. We'll make it back to Grace
I love
Maria
Assault Horizon in its own weird little way.
Engage.
Chopper gunner missions and all. Although I have the kind of hot take that I don't really like the Apache missions very much in that game. Because for a lot of people, they're like, man, I wish we had more missions like that in Ace Combat games. And I'm kind of like, I didn't think these missions were very good. They're fun for like 5 minutes. They just go on for too long, is the thing. They're too simple. Like Ace Combat normally is like perfectly on that line of being super simple, but having just enough going on to where it doesn't get boring. The Apache missions in Assault Horizon are not riding the line quite so gracefully. They're simple to the point where after a few minutes, you want to move on and go back to flying the jets. And I bitch about it all the time, but oh my god, that AC-130 mission. Jesus Christ. Again, it's fine. It's just the AC-130 from like COD 4. There's literally nothing wrong with it. But the AC-130 mission is like 25 minutes long. Okay. The AC-130 and the gunship missions. The chopper gunner ones, weirdly, I ended up minding the least. Only because both of them are like 5 minutes. Like, they're both so short that right about when I'm done with them, like I'm getting sick of it, it's over. Unless I die, in which case I have to do it again, but you know what I mean. I feel like those are actually like the perfect length for what they are, since they're both just so short. Also, Zero Espada, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. And hello, Humanoid. But the Apache missions, and especially the AC-130 mission, just go on for too long. I feel like everything in that game that's not flying a jet is like, yeah, this is fun for a few minutes, and then I'm done. Then put me back in the plane. It's cool that all that stuff is there, though. It was a fun idea to add like other like aspects of aerial combat into the game, but it just could have been handled better. It's like the Monster Energy drink with these combat franchise. Why does that make so much sense? Oh no. The music in Assault Horizon is probably the best part of the whole game, to be honest. I always forget to bring that up, but that might actually be like the single best thing about Assault Horizon. The music is so good in that game. Wow, that was a weird spot. Well.
Hi, does my chat need some milkies? Do you need some mommy milkies? Is baby thirsty? Little piss baby, are you thirsty?
No, not right now. Thank you. The good one. I can't believe it's played so much since we added it. You can't use the other helicopters in the story mode and upgrades too? Yeah. Yeah. That would definitely help. It's my favorite one. It's just so... It's perfect. I couldn't believe what I was hearing when I first heard it, because I was like, is this... There's no fucking way that she said this on stream. And I've seen the full clip, because she went and found the full clip herself. Hot Sauce didn't find it for me. She went and found it just so that I would have the context of why she said that. Because she immediately was like, oh my god, why? You didn't ask me? No. I didn't ask her either. She was just so horrified. So horrified at that one appearing that she had to like go and find the full clip to give me the context so that I didn't think less of her for that clip. She genuinely like immediately jumped on going and finding the original. Shouldn't have posted the date. Oh, is that how she found it so quick? She did find it like really fast. The best part is, too, that was like right before we met each other. I was expecting, when I heard it, for it to be her original model in that clip. But it was her current one. So I was like, oh, this was like just before we met. Because she only had the new model, or I guess the current one. There's a new one in the works. So when I say new, most of her people are going to think that's what I'm talking about. Her current one, she only had for a very short time before we met.
There's a safety line on the west side of the airspace. Pull out of combat and get back to base whenever you need supplies.
Okay. I should probably just go for the objective. It's going to take me so long to fly over there. I should not waste this much time. Back. It is weird that they save the date and time.
This little baby, little piss baby. Did you piss your pants, baby? Little piss baby.
There are multiple of these. The other good one. Why are there multiple piss baby ones now? The hell is this? It's awesome. It's hilarious. That was directed at me specifically. This is your wholesome streamer chat. That's her. Just remember that. Especially with whatever crazy shit she's gonna say the next time one of those gets redeemed, just remember that. Does take a long time to fly over there, huh? We're close. We're getting there. Come on. Put me in a good range here. Beautiful. Just beautiful.
This is Garuda 2. We've got a clear path to the airport. What would we do without our guardian angels? We are open highway to the airport. Let's move. Shoot down their fighters while they're taking off. Otherwise, they'll be after us.
That was a pretty good run. Oh my god. The destruction behind me. Boosh. I have to leave. I have work soon. We'll see you around, Hot Sauce. Have a good rest of your day. Yeah, I'm glad I came right over here. Because now the operations are starting to fail. We're starting to hit time limits. I'm not blowing holes in the runway. Don't worry about it. Maybe a couple holes. But nothing important. Don't worry about it. Oh my god, chat, isn't that new Capcom Fighting Collection like about to come out? The one with CVS? Oh shit. I think it comes out in like 1 or 2 days.
Our bombers are starting to pull out. All plans to attack enemy command from the sky have been aborted. Enemy forces are starting to retreat. Don't let them get away.
I should do a landing real quick. That would be a great time for a landing, actually. Oh my god, what was the... I'm gonna have to look it up once I have a second. Oops, wrong stick. Oh, that's the runway. It's okay, I know what I'm doing. It's out tomorrow. Fuck. I've never played CVS, so I really wanted to play that. Plus, it has Power Stone 1 and 2 with rollback netcode. Because we needed that. We needed rollback on Power Stone. Desperately.
All planes, cease fire immediately. I repeat, all planes cease fire immediately.
Shit, that's tomorrow, man. Why does it have to be sandwiched right between Doom and Elden Ring Night Rain? Like, I'm packed, man. I got plenty of shit to be doing already.
Takeoff complete. Good luck up there.
Power Stone is incredible. I mean, I'm really gonna be there for the CVS, but Power Stone with rollback is gonna be fun, just because, like, I said it when they announced it, but even just saying Power Stone with rollback almost feels like a meme. Like, when you say it out loud, it doesn't sound real. Power Stone with ranked play, mind you, and rollback netcode. But the ranked play is equally as important for the meme, I think. Don't sleep on Project Justice. I have played Project Justice. I like it. I like Project Justice. Uh-oh.
This is your last warning. Cease fire now.
And upscaling built in, true.
If I can just kill off this unit, I can go home. Back to my family. Shamrock, are you listening to me? You're in a lot of trouble here. Cease fire.
Shammy, help. Shammy, help. Oh shit. I had the perfect shots and I missed them. Come on, man. Come here. Come here. Whoa. Bad time for the system to stutter like that. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to do a post-stall maneuver. My god, dude, I'm like twisting and turning from that stall. There's some crazy shit happening right now. That's right. We don't have allied cover right now. Son of a bitch. Don't worry, chat. I'm a professional A10 dogfighter. You ever hear the legend of A10 versus the Arcbird on Ace difficulty? That was me. That was all me. Haha! Bitch. Even that close, it's got to be a perfect shot for these guys. Shit. That was never going to happen, but it was worth a shot. Unfortunate they only hit this one for a little bit instead of just hitting him with the specials. That would have been nice. But maybe he doesn't use the specials when he's set to cover? Those were hits? Excuse me? Son of a bitch. I thought I had it. Thank God we're doing the A10 run on normal mode. This would be something else on like expert or ace. Thank God we're doing the normal run with the A10. It was a good idea to combine these. Damn it, man. I literally can't turn faster. I'm about to stall out. Oh, you son of a bitch. You would be dead already. I would be dead like 4 times over on Ace. We're so lucky to be doing this on normal. Maybe he'll do better on attack. I didn't need you, Shammy. I didn't. That just got handed to me somehow. That was insane. What?
All planes are down. Now I can
Oh my God. That was kind of awesome though. That was pretty sweet. I can't lie. Enemies just love to fly in front of missiles. That was just beautiful. Genuinely just... That was great. Behold. The all-powerful A10. That thing is a work of art. Body blocked, but it didn't matter. That was so good. Just the way they came together. Okay, we did get the S. That's huge. We've gotten most of the S ranks during this. The flying cow.
Use weapons of mass destruction to completely
It's just
and
awesome.
indiscriminately annihilate our capital city.
It's hilarious that this has been the shortest playthrough as well, literally just because the RCL clears ground targets so quickly.
Temporarily halt the advance of all forces. This order is part
Getting flashbacks of the F-117. Oh, don't remind me. That thing is so bad in this game. Like just unusable.
We cannot excuse this outrageous and inhuman threat posed by Slovakia. By continuing on with the mission, you have defied a direct order and will be suspended for it. You are forbidden from flying in battle starting from 1600 hours today, and all combat mission qualifications will be revoked. Any action beyond going to your own barracks from that time on will be strictly limited. I've lost a lot of respect for you after pulling this stunt. Return to your barracks and wait for further instructions. That is all.
Alright. That restriction is gonna last like a day. Put me back in, Chief. Come on.
With the smile of their golden king wiped away for good.
I forget how quiet he is.
War nearly upon us. The citizens here are losing faith. Through special intelligence, we confirmed the existence of the enemy ace pilot, Garuda-1. It seems he has fallen into some kind of predicament within his own ranks. His fiercest rival, Lieutenant Commander Pasternak, is naturally worried about the possibility of Garuda-1 losing his position. After lecturing Pasternak to hold on to his baggage, I feel like a damned hypocrite. Undergarments and trousers can be replaced, but I cannot afford to lose the contents of that briefcase.
No, you cannot.
Enemy alert! It's an Slovakian soldier! No! It's okay, everyone. Don't worry, he's alone. Hold him back so he can't get out to tell the others.
Just one old man.
Street children have turned this rotting underground passage into a hideout. I guess that explains how they eluded security forces during the sweep.
Why did the security forces never check the underground tunnels? You know, in a time of war, in an occupation, why would they not check the underground tunnel systems?
Is to be carried out. The tremors have triggered an ancient trapdoor.
I haven't had that thought until this run, but now I'm suddenly like, how did they not look down here? Were they stupid? It's seriously one of those moments where I'm just like, what? Oh, of course, that's how they eluded us for so long. The tunnels. Trap's got too many of them. He's alone, we can swarm him. Braid him with a baseball bat.
I've got some good news.
Just one stupid old man.
Used as a catalyst for their WMD is being transported to our shores from the Slovakian mainland. This catalyst has already been carried into the outskirts of Grace.
Yeah, I forgot that it's like Home Alone down there.
As a measure of caution against any attempts to destroy it, it has been concealed at Fort Norton in Grace Maria's north. If we start advancing again, the enemy will most likely bring the catalyst into Grace Maria at a faster pace. If in fact, weapons of mass destruction are used on the population of Grace Maria, the resulting devastation can't
It's kind of a miracle the kids
words.
haven't been
It will lead to unspeakable
gotten by many of those
We've
traps.
used this intelligence to come up with a solid proposal on how to prevent this scorched earth policy from being executed in our capital. Just a minute ago, we received a letter of approval for our prevention plans from the Joint Chiefs of Staff. The proposal we put on the table for our scorched earth prevention policy is really quite simple. While the enemy transport unit is stationed at Fort Norton, we'll ambush them. We'd like to call it our tactic for preemptive victory. The enemy has loaded this catalyst into their transport vehicles and is able to send them into Grace Maria at any time. This plan will be carried out by a handful of our top pilots under absolute
Bruh, it's...
secrecy. Fly through
I remember it just
Canyon
feeling
at an
so
extremely
silly,
low altitude
even on the
to
first
avoid radar
playthrough, that
detection.
I mentioned it in the review way back. I was just like, yeah, at one point they get really pissed at you for disobeying orders, so they ground you. They don't let you fly anymore. And then literally the next day, they just have this mission that they need you for, so they let you fly. And then you do a good job on this mission, so they just fully give you your wings back. It really wasn't that big of a deal in the first place, I guess.
Which plane should I? How about my weapon? Are we ready to fly with these planes? Garuda team, time to
Canyon
take
run
off.
time with an A10. Hey man, you just wait. I think I did it with an A10. No, did I? I feel like when I did AC7, I did that canyon run with an A10, I think. For the review. I think I did. I'm not 100% on that, but I feel like I did. The AC7 canyon run is so good. I love that shit. That's probably my favorite one in the series. Shamrock is cruising. He's going ahead of me. I'm on the throttle, man. This is about as fast as we get in this thing. I hate to break it to you. This is damn near max speed. Yep. Why not tornado? That leitmotif. By the way, chat, just random side note because I remembered it, and it starts tomorrow. From now on, my scheduling for streams will be less based on literally just like what 100% runs I want to be making progress in, more or less. Not to say that it won't be influenced by that a bit still, because it almost certainly will. But it'll be more relative to what you guys enjoy watching. It'll be more data driven, pretty much. I made a big old spreadsheet the last couple days to track everything manually, do all the math for me. It's doing it all. Now that it's all set up, I've just got a bunch of slots to punch the data into like every couple weeks or so.
Just get better balls, Cole.
I'm working on it. Every couple weeks or so. And then just all the numbers get spat at me. And I make the schedule off of those. So, some things might be getting shuffled a bit. Like, I've been playing a lot of Oblivion. Data suggests Oblivion, while still enjoyed a decent bit, is not enjoyed as much as other things like Ace Combat, which is what I've been streaming the most. And like, I've been streaming Ace Combat more than anything else, aside from Oblivion after that came out, but like, that aside, I've been streaming Ace Combat more than anything, right? And Ace Combat's like in the middle in terms of what the data's showing right now. And like, what's on the lower end is like Metal Gear and Resi 100%. But those are the ones that people seem to enjoy the most, data-wise. So I'm shuffling it around. The streams should be more. Everyone has their own preference, right? But like, hello? There we go. There we go. You said no Oblivion and stream said nah. Wait, did it really miss that much? I didn't say no Oblivion. I said less Oblivion. All right. I'll repeat myself a bit then just because I don't know exactly when it cut out. What was the last thing you guys actually heard? Just give me that, because I don't want to repeat the whole thing. Because I'm sure I didn't lose the entire thing. It would feel silly. What was the last thing you guys heard out of all that yap? More Metal Gear. Okay. So yeah, basically just like Metal Gear and Resi were on the lower end of what I was streaming, like in terms of frequency compared to other things. The weighting in the schedule, if you would. But those were the things that people were engaging with the most. So like now, even though I was prioritizing those less because I really wanted to fly through the Ace Combat stuff more, I've decided to give the people what they clearly desire. And I also said Metal Gear numbers, to be fair, could be up just because we're in the middle of MGS2's big boss run. So it's kind of a hype moment for the 100% journey. Because MGS2's big boss run is like notorious for being the hardest challenge in the franchise. But we'll see. The Resi numbers are up and we're playing Survivor. So that doesn't feel like a fluke based on what we're doing right now. That's for sure. 3 is after that. Twin Snakes is after that. Then 3. We, of course, can't forget our boy Twin Snakes. The GOAT. Everyone's favorite Metal Gear. In all fairness, it seems like most Metal Gear fans don't even hate Twin Snakes. Is that a... Oh my god, that was the altitude warning. Jesus Christ, I can't even make it to the ESM. The plane just doesn't move fast enough. That should at least help a little bit. We have benefits of previously working in systems design. I make a mean spreadsheet and I whip them up fast. So when I was randomly just like, you know what? Let me start weighting the streams in the schedule differently based on like the actual data. And I put together a mean data collecting spreadsheet. A mean one. Sweet Jesus. Shammy. Help me. Oof. I feel like I'm getting shot more. Here we go. Oh no, that's reinforcements. Fuck. I thought that was them coming in. Oh no. Where are my allies? Shamrock's not doing it, man. He's just not doing it right now. We need more. Oh, there's Shamrock. Help me, Shammy. Help.
More enemy forces spotted on radar. There's a ton of them. A whole battalion. I guess I got my hopes up too soon. Oh well. Let's get this over with. Looks like you're gonna have to face the music. Eliminate those enemy planes.
Oh my god, that plane that I shot at actually died. There's no way. Bro, I'm just getting all the crazy shots along the way. Oh, that's just lucky.
Okay, I'll take him out. Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you.
Shammy, where are your big micro missiles? Your big micro missiles. Ow.
Are you okay?
I got a big micro missile for you.
Careful now. The enemy has you on radar.
Jesus fucking Christ. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it over there. We're just gonna spam the RCL around.
Missile, break! Garuda 1 evaded the missile. Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you.
Oh my god, I hit one. Ooh.
Garuda 1's plane is damaged. Careful now. The enemy has you on radar.
Shit. You have to order him to use SP? No, he does it on its own. Or on his own. English. He does it on his own. spawned me closer to that radar. And further away from the planes. It's a good start.
Okay, I'm on backup.
Keep them away from me, Shammy.
This one's mine. Give me a bullseye. Fox 2. Careful now. The enemy has you on radar. I missed. Missile evaded. Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you. Garuda 1, you have a missile closing in.
I know.
Roger.
I got a few missiles closing in, actually, I think.
Garuda 1, he's nipping at your tail.
Shit.
Missile, evade! I've got a lock. Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you. Behind you! Break! Missile was evaded. Shamrock, Fox 2.
Oh my god. They made it. Oh. Get their asses.
I'll be damned. Looks like we got an all-star cast lined up for this performance. Thanks. All planes, pound the hell out of that battalion, and don't get shot up in the process. Avalanche engaging. Sky Kid engaging. Garuda needs attack support. I'm there for him. Okay, I got Roger. Take over to provide support. This is Iraq. Taking care of backup Garuda team. Talisman scored a kill. Almost in effective range. Enemy forces are hanging on by a thread. Keep up the attacks.
That was fast.
I've got lock on.
Insane turnaround. With just 2 allied covers. Get his ass! All of you! Oh my god. He never stood a chance, dude. Alright, one more plane. Oh, and they're already on him. He's so cooked. They give you so many planes when the backup does come in this mission. It's awesome.
Avalanche, I got that fighter off your tail. Looks like you still got a loan to pay off. Don't forget about that second typhoon I shot down.
When allies could actually get shit done. Like the one time. I don't give a shit what people say about Pixie. He doesn't do anything. He sits there with his thumb up his ass. He gets lucky once in a while. That's about it.
All planes get back to base.
After getting what, like, what was it that I had to do? Like 200 or so S ranks in AC0? Yeah, Pixie doesn't do shit.
Watch out. The enemy has a lock on.
That was painful. That still is like,
Mission accomplished.
it's either that or no, the ACX multiplayer medals might have been worse in terms of just the sheer grind, but single player wise, Zero's S ranks were easily the worst grind for completion in the series so far. That was terrible.
We're about to free Grace Maria once and for all.
Because, yeah, it was... Oh my god, my math was off. Wait. It was like... 45-ish S ranks? No, it was more than that. Hold on. How many missions were in Zero's campaign? Ace Combat 0. Wasn't it like 18, actually? Oh, missions. How many missions? Yeah, 18 times 3 for the 3 Ace styles. So, I can do math. 54 times 4 for the 4 difficulties you needed them on. 216, and then add in the 3 for the like special mission at the end on each difficulty. So 219 S ranks. That was terrible. Never again. Never again. I swear. But it's about that time. I gotta figure out what to get for dinner. I've been given a budget for the house to go and get something takeout and bring it back. And I'm still undecided between Chinese food or there's a Hawaiian place nearby that's very good as well.
At last our day has come. Initiate.
I'm gonna have to figure it out in like 5 minutes, but it's gonna be one of those. We got up to mission 13 out of 15 on what's it called? On the A10 run. Do I go to free mission? I'll be able to see my ranks. Yeah, we're doing a lot of S ranks on this A10 run. It's kind of a miracle when you look at it, how many I've already knocked out during this. Hard mode is looking even better, just from the initial run. Expert is looking about as good as the normal right now. Yeah, dude. S ranks in this game won't be so bad. Unfortunately, we can't do Ace of Aces because the DLC is impossible to buy nowadays. It is what it is. Anyway, it is about that time. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a sub, follow, whatever, come back another time. We're doing this. We're doing all sorts of other stuff like Metal Gear, Resident Evil, Yakuza. I've been playing some new stuff like Oblivion Remastered and Doom the Dark Ages. We've been playing a lot of stuff, and it's all a good time. So come back for any of it.
Help me, step bro. I'm stuck to the gamer chair.
She's stuck to the gamer chair. Also, if you enjoyed, he says 07 because he knows what must be done now. Also, if you enjoyed, sorry, I'm distracted. Leave a like on the YouTube side if you're over there. And if you're looking for links to anything outside of YouTube or Twitch to engage with the community, check out links in the description below on YouTube or on Twitch. They're on the channel page. They're in chat commands. Things like Twitter, Discord server, whatever you're looking for, you'll be able to find it there. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see all of you guys back here next time. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. Thank you for coming to the stream, and goodbye.